Sony presents the first of our mini features, the International Late Model Series over 2 nights, with two-time Australian champion, a man with 200 career A-main victories and more, Steve Francis, to let him loose out of turn 4. We're underway in this 15-lap late model race. Revan Ronnie Pine is back to second, but under siege from the 11 of Nathan Disney as they go down to turn 3 on lap 1.
Yeah, Steve Francis probably should not get headed in this. Shouldn't say that, but that's what you'd feel. Devon Moran just goes back a position by the 91 car of West Australia, and Michael Holmes. Holmes has got it working on the bottom side. Moran struggling with that car on the top side.
That car had a massive push. He lost about 6 car lengths there as the other 15. The two-time Australian champion now, Kentucky Colonel Steve Francis, is out in front and doing a great job. Ronnie Pine is back in second. He's ahead of Disney, who's under siege from Michael Holmes and the Osmine equipment, number 91, as they come out of turn 4.
Revan Ron Pine, oh, Disney got it loose.
Well, the leader is coming up to Ben Seary, and we're only 4 laps into this race. 15.362 on that last lap. He's half a second or more quicker than the entire field around him at the moment.
Yeah, he's just got this covered, these guys, and I hate to say it now, Matt, but I reckon he's got them covered for tomorrow night too.
Well, he looked good from the very first lap in hot laps tonight, Steve Francis. He's been racing since 1983 in late models in the USA. Won the World of Outlaws third late model series back in 07. And has now become a household name here in Australia.
I was just thinking when you're saying that, Matt, you think about how good this guy is, and imagine watching these guys over in America when you've got 24 of them on the racetrack.
Absolutely. Great coverage on the Speed Channel. We see in Australia where they race around similar tracks like this in the USA, right up to the big kahunas of Eldora.
Oh, yeah.
And Las Vegas and tracks like that.
Look at Francis. He's been running the bottom the whole time, and now he's gone to the top, and the car's just as fast. It is a pleasure to watch.
You know a driver is good, but he can pick the race car up and dump it on any part of the racetrack, and it's still competitive. He goes around the 19 of Bailey, so he's lapped everyone up to 6th
7th.
position.
Yeah, exactly, 6th. Yeah, 6th position, exactly. Imagine if it was a 30 lap.
And he's left Ronnie Pine behind, almost half a lap.
Yeah,
Can
exactly.
you believe that?
Spinner, Devon Moran, we go yellow.
And that'll reset it. So just when we thought it was going to be annihilation by the Kentucky Colonel, Adamstown Car Doctors on the card this season for the 10th season in succession. He's further back in this field. They're back underway.
Oh, 19.
They're all spinning. Moran is also in this one.
Pine, can he get close?
Francis leads them away. Back into one we go. The battle between Holmes and Disney is settled in one corner. Disney is on the back of Revan Ronnie Pine in the Auto 1 Supercharged Batteries car. Out in front though, the Valvoline time target number 15 of Steve Francis is already out to a 2-second lead to restart.
No. Front straight. 55 and the 90.
Yep.
Smith and the 90.
And Forrest, the Baronia Tow Bar's entry,
was on top of him.
Got himself bogged as well. Of the late models here tonight, and Francis, as Disney gets pushed up out of the way as they get back underway with 5 remaining.
Yeah, well, Hickey put the return on Disney. On that last restart, Disney got underneath Hickey. This is what we're talking about, 3rd position, the 91 versus the 11. Now Hickey got back underneath him. What can Disney do? Here comes Devon Moran in the American Racer and Tyre, number 15. Can he make it happen on the top side?
Oh, that series car went past you then. It sounded like a Massey Ferguson tractor. It sounded awful.
Half a Massey Ferguson tractor. Whereas on the other hand, this man out in front is gone.
Holmeso underneath Ronnie Pine, the West Aussie, showing a bit of ticker in this one. And Pine's not over with this yet, but watch Disney in the 11. Francis is gone, 4 seconds down the road. Holmes is under second ahead of Pine now, then it's Disney, and then Devon Moran back in 5th. He won the New South Wales Championship last season, ran 2nd last weekend. 1 to go now for the 2-time defending Australian champion.
Watch for Devin Moran on the top side. Can he try and make it stick and pick off Disney? Checkers are coming out though. Steve Francis takes mini feature number 1.
And he did it easily. Disney down the inside of the final turns. Holmes gets second. Disney will get third ahead of Pine. Right on the last lap. Pine goes back to 4th position. Mini feature 2. Over 15 laps.
Brought to us by Statewide Forklifts. Thanks very much, Stephen Liu, Patriota Wegbury.
Dave Robertson is the pole man for this one. On the outside of him was Jay Carty. They go side by side through turn 1 and 2. McPherson is back in 3rd position in the 7-up entry. They go down to turn 3 on lap 1. Carty is pushed up to the top, comes back down and almost goes panel to panel with McPherson in the 7W. Watch the man back in the orange coat tyre entry. Nigel O'Neill up to 4th position. As down the 1 goes your leader, David Robertson. Carty is 2nd, McPherson 3rd, O'Neill. O'Neill, is he 3rd or 4th in this one? They're glued to each other. Him and Hickey were Siamese twins there for a moment. He'll have to hold on to 5th position as we're working lap number 4.
Oh, the 7 of McPherson had a big moment in turn 1 and 2. That let the 51 of Hickey get through. Wow. Race leader though, Robbo Robertson. Running away with this right now, then the 52 of Carty. Hickey back there in 3rd and O'Neill in 4th in the 101 machine.
So Robertson nearly 2.5 seconds down the road. It's nearly 3 seconds at the end of that lap from Carty. Hickey up to 3rd. O'Neill is 4th now. McPherson with that big push on the previous lap is back in 5th. Then it's Aaron Van Zillen in 6th. Bink in 7th. And the Flying Pom, Barry Kelleher, back in 8th.
41 of Tim Binks moving his way through the field. First real angry laps.
So now our race leader comes out of turn 4. He's coming up to lap traffic. They're probably about 2 or 3 laps away here, but his margin is 4.2 seconds. So just over a quarter of a lap gap between 1st and 2nd. It's still Jay Carty in 2nd position. Hickey starts to close in on him. Nigel O'Neill on the coat tyre entry is next. As now the challenge is on. The challenge is on for 2nd and 3rd. Carty up the top, Hickey downstairs. Carty very strong in Perth on many occasions. He's a 2-time Perth Motorplex track champion for late models. Like many of these drivers, has come through AMCA Nationals and Super Sedans to get where he is today.
Fisher's on the infield trying to work out a noisy car, trying to pick who it is. Very hard though. Noise flag being shown to the 22. That time by, yellow light on.
And spinner out of turn number 4. This happened as we were putting the noise flag out. And that's Jessica Cassidy. 5 to go. It's a duplicate of what we saw in the previous race. 5-lap sprint. Robertson the leader. Carty this time has got a chance to get to the lead, but watch O'Neill in the coat tyre 101 asking the question for 2nd place now and gets it. O'Neill up to 2nd, Robertson your leader, Carty back to 3rd position. Van Zeeland is next. And then we go back to McPherson in the 7W. The 7-up entry being challenged now by the Flying Pom down to turn 3.
Tim Binks impressing me here, Matt. He'd never driven one of these cars until tonight, and he's circulating okay. Remember what it was like when he first came out? That front left wheel did not touch the ground?
Yep.
He's going all right now. Race leader though, Robbo Robinson in car 4. Nigel O'Neill in 2nd, and Carty back there in 3rd. Cardo,
we'll go with that.
Cardo from Perth.
He's doing a good job, isn't he? 3rd position at the moment. Closing stages of this one.
Yeah, 1 to go.
2. They come out of the final turn. White lights flashing, and Robbo's doing a good job here. Ahead of O'Neill. Cardo back in 3rd. Yes, we're just joking. We know it's Cardi doing a good job back there in third. Then it's Van Zeeland, Kelleher, McPherson, the lucky six. One turn remains, and mini feature 2 is going to go to Robertson. Good job. Led from start to finish. He'll get the job done ahead of Nigel O'Neill. Jay Cardi will be third. We go back to Van Zeeland. Barry Kelleher, good job for 5th spot. Then Bink in 6th. McPherson in 7th, in car 7.
Shane Carlson starts on pole. Ray Healy on his outside. The Dodson cars on the second row. We're green, Ken Chibble Memorial.
Ford versus Holden. Yep, it's Australia Day, and why not throw the stockers out there? Their A-main, thanks to Terry Shields Toyota, is underway as they blaze down the back straight under some pretty kick-butt fireworks in the distance. Here's
Concentrate on what's going on the track.
I'm trying my best.
Oh, Boom Boom Bayless a little loose.
Not Boom Boom Becker if you're watching the tennis down there.
Exactly. Oh! Boom Boom got absolutely punted, and that's what ended up happening. He got spun, yellow light on. Point taken, Nutty.
Not so much allegiance there, was there?
No.
Anyway, the Ford versus Holden Street Stock A-main gets back underway. Over 20 laps. Going to go through turn 1, Shane Carlson, the man to keep an eye on the Carline mufflers. Number 1 on the roof and number 25 on the doors.
Can they all settle down and get into a rhythm?
It's okay at the moment.
Yeah. Sydney Speedway, Holden versus Ford. Sydney Street Stockers, Ray Healy out in front in the Ken Chibble Memorial.
So it's 2 Falcons out in front in this one. Make it 3 as they come back to the main straightaway.
Sanderson makes it work on the top side.
Down to turn 1 they go again. The Sanderson, as you said, doing a good job further back. Healy from Dodson. That's Tim Dodson, then Charlie Dodson. Correct in the order here on the screen should be Carlson in second. So an issue with his transponder at the moment. He's second on the racetrack at the moment. Then it should be Tim Dodson, then Charlie Dodson. Now we got it. Whoa! He goes right up. Lucky there was no one up there. He would have centre punched him back to the ocean. He was going at a very quick pace up to the top of the speedway.
What, Fonzie wasn't even up there?
No.
No.
He was told to sit on it if that was the case.
So Ray Healy, it was. What can Carlson do? Can Carlson run him down?
Keona Sunnerton is also starting to get into this party. The only yellow car in the field. Down to turn 3 we go again.
22 slowing on the back straight.
Hopefully we'll pull the car up on the top to get it off the racetrack at least. Ray Tyler it is in car 22. Meantime, the race leader is on the back straight heading to turn 3, working lap number 7.
Race leader out of turn 4. Big battle for 4th position on the racetrack.
Jay Davies starting to show a bit of pace. He's back in 6th position. The green 119, the EB Falcon starts to put the thumb screws on the back of Keona Sunnerton as they go down to turn 4. Race leader coming up to Emma Darcy in the 53 car. Fruitwell's GMR West Corp Smash Repairs AU Falcon, the pink number 53. Puts the car down the inside of the raceway.
So Healy gets past Emma Darcy. Carlson's still there in second. A little bit of smoke out of Carlson's car there as he entered turn 1. Is he just sitting back waiting to pounce?
Well, Ronnie, half race distance, aren't we? Look at it further back. Now, Jay Davey is in this with Sunnerton and lap traffic also. How busy do you like your street stocks?
Darcy, Les Darcy, loose out of 4. So I think Carlson's closed the gap just that little bit. As I say that, very loose through 3 and 4, sideways he was. Oh, race leader.
Oh, it's on. He's going to get away with it, but the lap car almost got into some big trouble.
So he's given the lap cars and don't argue. As if to say, oi, I'm the race leader, let me through.
I don't think even the lap car, the 21 machine of Rodney Ether was actually arguing. He was just bought into an argument. Oh, it's on the main straightaway again. So it doesn't pay to be a lap car here tonight, from what we're seeing so far.
No, it does not.
Lap 13.
So that's let Healy get that little bit of a distance on Carlson. Six and a half remaining. Time between the front wheels, boys. Team orders? Who knows? Same with the Dodson. Penrith muffler men.
Well done, all these races so far. There's been plenty of biff and barge, but everybody is racing good. That's what it's all about. The street stocks working their last 5 laps of this race as the race leader. Ray Healy continues to lead this one. Still a long way off lap traffic though, Stu.
Yeah, hell of a long way. Spread out right across the speedway they are. The boys and girls. Well, Carlson was loose in 4 that time. And look at Davey trying to go a little higher in 3 and 4, trying to make something happen on Keona Sutton. 3 remaining for our race leader. I don't think he'll catch this lap traffic, but gee, it was over another few laps. If he did, it'd be interesting.
Closing stages now. 3 laps remaining in this one. Action right around this 460-metre clay oval of the Sydney Speedway. The race leader comes out to the main straight once again. The Portland Automotive's number 82 leads the defending New South Wales champion of Shane Carlson. Tim Dodson is in 3rd, Davies in 4th, and Charlie Dodson still in 5th with 1.5 laps to go.
Well, he's caught one of the slower cars. Not going to be a drama. It's not going to help Shane Carlson one iota.
White flag is out, white light flashing. And that'll just about do it, we think. It's been a very clean affair, but there is your winner taking the checkered flag amongst some lap cars. Ray Healy wins the Street Stock Ken Schipple Memorial here tonight ahead of Shane Carlson. Tim Dodson is 3rd, then it was Jay Davey, Charlie Dodson, Keona Sutton all crossing the finish line there. Phil Mack presents the Legend Cars A-Main. Some of the form drivers, a bit of work to do further in the pack, Stu.
4 all in the tennis in the second set. We're green.
Look at all your sport covered here tonight as we go 3 wide into turn 1. Brett Morris starting to work his way through the field already, continues the Indy 500 style racing when we go 3 wide. Oh, they stack up. They stack up into turn 3 and 4. It's on, but 1st and 2nd are out of here.
Yeah, Paul Jones. Jones is your race leader. Good to see Jonesy out in front doing a good job. Not for long though. Oh, the 97 just runs straight into the side of him.
Gee, they're half the width of any other race car and they still manage to come together.
Yeah. Maybe we need to put bumpers on them, on the side panels.
Greg Morris, the tanked up promotions. He was tanked up all right. On that previous lap, he passed Paul Jones. Morris is up to 3rd. The Serum Corp number 71 is up to 3rd from starting at least back in position 8.
You can see that really dry line on the bottom of 3 and 4.
And they won't be down there.
I'm surprised Brett Mitchell hasn't moved through the field a little harder yet. Harley Smee having a crack on the top side in the 23 still. Brett Morris having a look underneath Jones, makes 2nd position his.
Down the main straight we go to the first 3 starting to clear away. Brad Mock is back in 4th position. Carrying the Aussie flag on the back of that entry, the 53 car, the BM Cartage. Spinners, incident in turn 2. We've got a car stopped on the exit point there. Morris is 1, 2 and 5 in this one. Green flag is back in the air with 11 remaining in the Philmac Legend cars A-main here tonight. Oh, it's on down the bottom turn, and how that didn't get worse, I will never know.
Yeah, Mock into 53, very, very lucky. Lost a ton of positions. Here comes Brett Mitchell though, in car number 7. Brett Morris wheeling on the top side of his brother Greg Morris.
Side by side, it was almost a dead heat at the finish line then. Yeah, Mock dropped back to 11th. He was 5th at the restart. He lost 6 spots. It's still on for 1st, 2nd and 3rd, potentially 4th now.
Well, the two Bretts. Brett Morris and Brett Mitchell. That's how we are right now. Brett Morris is your race leader. Brett Mitchell back in 2nd.
Down the back straight we go. So it settles down for the moment. 8 to go this time when they come back to the main straight. Morris.
Spinner, back straight. Bradley Giffen.
He's gone again. He'll be dizzy, mate.
9 remaining. Well, you know, Mitchell's got to stay with Morris.
Morris got a great start though, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was on the loud pedal right when the opportunity arose for him to go up the green, but Mitchell is staying with him. Car number 7, the pit for SP Tyres entry. Now Chris Aird moves up to 3rd momentarily, but drops back to 4th as I say that.
Mitchell got a great run out of turn 4 that time. Closes in on race leader. Not as good through turn 2 that time.
Greg Morris starting to stack the field up. He's got Aird, Jones and Heaton all starting to line up for 3rd position now. They come back to the main straight this time with 7 remaining.
Got to drive these things like a little go-kart. Keep them straight. Don't get them out from underneath you.
They'll be tricky little cars, I reckon, on a track that's starting to just go a little slick in the 3rd and 4th turns. But Morris, Brett Morris out now. Aird down the inside of Greg Morris. That's the pass that had to happen, and now they're all queuing up for a slice of the pie.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. So Brett Mitchell, I think he had his chance, and he's lost it now, unless we get another caution.
But Morris continues to lead in the closing stages of this one. Be 4 to go when they come back to the main straight. Morris from Mitchell, and then Greg Morris, Paul Jones, John Morris and Brad Mock has climbed his way back up into 7th. The 6 slowing down there, going down the main straight.
Mitchell's coming down. Closing in on Morris.
He knows there's lap cars ahead, doesn't he?
Yeah. Or is Morris playing that cutting game where you don't go spinner? The 29.
Oh, Fisher.
Fisher. I reckon Brett Mitchell is absolutely spewing right now.
Yep. Pace begins to quicken, and we're back underway. Mitchell, keep an eye on him. The fluoro yellow wheels, car number 7. And look who's also in it now is Aird in car 5. He might pickpocket 2nd spot here. 3 to go and they come back to the main straight this time. It's still Morris out in front, Mitchell 2nd, Aird is 3rd. Then it should be Heaton next in the 26 machine. We go back to Greg Morris, Brad Mock. Here's Mitchell though, Stu. He's back where he was.
Yeah, he's there. But it's one thing to be there, it's another thing to get around him.
Two to go. I think 1st and 2nd are safe. It's just a matter of which order it's going to be in. 3rd and 4th have lost touch now. They come to a lap car. That should be Bradley Giffen or Glenn Newson. Main straight we go. 1 to go this time.
Here comes Mitchell on the inside. Watch Morris try and come back. He does out of turn 2. They're going to go side by side into turn 3. Is Mitchell going to try the switcheroo out of 4? No, he's not. Morris is going to get the win. Aidan Corish, is it? Yes,
yep,
it is.
The IGA car.
Patriota, Cornt. That's our top 8 cars.
Great start. Absolutely fantastic start from the first 3 or 4 rows in this one as we're underway One car tried to burst through the pack further down there. That was the 91.
Of Dicker.
Yeah, he tried to push through the door slam. Fair and he shut. He'd have a broken nose if he was an athlete.
Flood off the second row as your new race leader into turn one.
Corish tried to ride the cushion in turn one and almost inverted the IGA liquor car. He's up to 4th position now. Make that 3rd. He's got a ton of speed there in the IGA machine. I like the look of him at the moment. Alex Orr is in 20th position after starting from the back of this field. Keep an eye on him as your race leader comes down the main straight. It's Flood from Corish, Rowe, Michaela Blyton is next. And we go back to Piker and Dicker in 6th.
Rowe making it work on the bottom side through 1 and 2 that time. Couldn't quite pick up Corish in 2nd position. Have a look at Dicker in the 91 on the top side. Corish, There's something gone wrong with the car. No, he just went through the slick stuff and the car just stalled on him.
Yeah, Rowe had a ton of speed coming through the turns. So there's life at the bottom of the track, methinks. Corish still in 3rd.
Nearly spun.
Blyton is now under siege from 2 cars, one either side as they go to turn 1.
Alex Orr is up to 13th.
Oh, unbelievable. He's doing a phenomenal job. Top 10's looking really good. Must have learned a lot of the Chili Bowl a couple of weeks ago. He's come from the C main, keeping in mind.
You know what he learned the most?
What's that?
This place doesn't have a roof.
That's right.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah. He's up to position 11 now, Stu, and I reckon he'll be 10 at the end of this lap.
He's got it working on the top side.
There it is. He's 10th position now. Down the back straight, your leader is in turn 3. It's Flood from Corish, Rowe, Dicker and Michaela Blyton. End of lap number 8. 12 to go in this one.
Track pretty well ideal for these guys out there right now. Oh, Rowe buggers up 1 and 2. That's cost him a podium. That let Dicker get through.
That's all right. It's still early days. Corish, though, doing a good job here. Some loose race cars further back.
He's into the top 10. He's up to 8th.
Phenomenal. He's doing an awesome job, isn't he? Top 5. What about a podium?
Oh, he's a chance.
Let's don't rule that out now. Here he comes. He's up on the outside of Damien Abbott now. Was just to the bottom. Spinner down in turn 4.
Well, he needed a yellow and he's got it now. Half race distance. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not sure who we've been talking about, Alex Orr. Remember, come out of the C main, transferred into the back of the B, got to the front of the B, come from the last position, and he is up to 8th position, is it, Matt?
Yes, 8th position behind Abbott ahead of Piker.
Wow. In 10 laps.
Absolutely phenomenal. From 24th to 8th position, Alex Orr in car 63 is knocking on the door of a top 5 finish. How good is this young fella? Half race distance, Terry Shields Toyota presents the Wingless Sprints A-Main. Everybody just breathe in and then breathe out, because I think this last 10 laps is going to be pretty special from the back half of this field. Back half of the top 10 would sound a lot better. Lights around, half race distance lap. Can Flood hold on? Has Corish got something? Or is there someone further back in the field with a great car for the final 10 laps? Time to find out now. Oh, Corish almost backs the car into turn 1. That was 80s retro racing, wasn't it? You don't see the cars get that sideways like that anymore. Trying to challenge for the lead. Alex Orr starts his attack on the field. He's made up another position. He's up on Michaela Blyton now.
She's not giving up the spot either.
Oh, and nor should she.
No.
Hell of an effort. Now rounds it up. He moves up a position. He's up to 7th. And he's got 4 cars ahead that are battling with themselves, and this will make the job easier of catching them. And he's visibly pulling them in, Stu.
Yeah, he is. One thing, as we said earlier, one thing to catch, another thing to pass. When you've got 4 cars racing like this, he's got a big decision to make. Brendan Scorgi coming through the field as well in the orange, fluoro orange 57.
Up to 9th position now. Well, the first 17 were fairly easy. What's he going to do with the next 7?
Well, Scorgi stuffed himself up in turn 3. Went above the cushion.
Give a guy a compliment. He hears you and makes an error.
Yeah.
That's why we never speak positively of too many drivers.
Oh, Dicker. He was on the podium. He's now back in 6th position. Damien Abbott started 1 spot in front of Alex Orr on that last restart. Abbott's up to 2nd.
Doors open for Orr. He's up to 5th. It's going to be 4th here.
He's a podium for sure.
This is unbelievable, Sydney. You
Yellow.
are seeing. And look at this now.
Oh, it's Orr. It's Jamie Orr. Alex, stay away from your brother, and has done that.
This is going to be awesome. Lights are out. Back to the racing.
Always looks easy from the outside.
Of course it is. There's always lots of gurus in this deal. Back underway. 5 remaining, and the man in 5th is the one to keep an eye on. Down the back straight away we go in this unbelievable race for the Wingless Sprints tonight. The leader comes across the finish line. Flood from Abbott, Thomas, Corish and Orr.
You got a feel for Orr. He was on the podium before that yellow come out.
Yep.
With his brother.
But now Alex Orr, he's trying to search upstairs. He can get 2 cars here.
Yellow.
They're going to go yellow again. Another spinner down.
Oh, it's his brother again.
Yeah, I'm looking through the binoculars now. I tend to agree with you.
Daniel Flood done a hell of a job out in front.
He deserves this win, doesn't he? He's led the whole race. He's got an angry pack behind him here. 4 to go. It'll be 3.5 as they go down the back straight away now in this Wingless Sprint A main, thanks to Terry Shields Toyota. Alex Orr moves up the top. Here he comes, Stu.
He's a chance to win the bloody thing.
Well, that's 4th.
Oh, Sean Dicker up in smoke in turn 3 and 4. Go back to the pits, Sean. Thank you very much. Well done. We stay green. Brian Britton coming through the field as well.
It'll be 2 to go this time. Alex Orr moves upstairs. Oh, this is on. Challenge for 3rd position. 2 to go. Oh, he pushes the car through turn 1 and 2. Could that be it?
Yeah, it's hurt him. Needs to do solid 1 lap now. Look at Rowe on the top side.
1 to go for Flood in car number 60. The Paul Knott Automotive's entry. Car 60N is leading this one.
Right in the back of Britton. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Flood takes the win. Nice job. Damien Abbott goes across the line with the visor up. Thomas home for 2nd. For 3rd. 4th went to Brian Britton and 5th to Alex Orr. It was close.
Yep, he got 5th in the end.